Hello guys, I am Shubham from Shubham Tutorials. In this video, we are going to see about chromosomal basis of inheritance. So let's get started with the video. Basically, we will see how inheritance is related to chromosomes. Okay. So in 1902, Walter Sutton and T. Boveri proposed theory that is known as chromosomal theory of heredity. Got it? So what does this theory tells us? That chromosomes are responsible for the transmission of genes, and genes are ultimately determinant for the characters or traits. Right? So, chromosomes, first important point in this, chromosome contain genes, or we can say genetic information or genetic determinants that are genes. And those genes are responsible for traits. We know this will give a particular trait phenotype, right? And this genes will be passed from one generation to another. Okay. After chromosome replication, right? After replication, chromosome replication. So these are very important points. Got it? And what does this tells us? Also, these chromosomes are present in the nuclei of cells, right? Nuclei of cells contain chromosomes, right? And that chromosomes are in pairs. Okay, pairs that we called as homologous pairs of chromosomes. Got it? Homologous pairs. Homologous pairs means what? We have two pairs of each chromosome. One from one set from mother, another set from father. Got it? So we say that it is a diploid number. And in mother or in parents, it is in haploid condition. Haploid condition. Right? And when there is fusion, it becomes pair during gamete formation, right? Fusion. Okay. So this is the basic idea of what does chromosomal theory of heredity tells us. Right? So now we will see how Mendel laws are related to chromosomal theory of heredity. Means how we got proof that chromosomes carry genes, right? Because Mendel told us about genes and the alleles, but how they are linked to chromosome, that we will see now. First of all, first law, Mendel's first law is what? I will write here Mendel laws, and here chromosomal theory, chromosomal theory, right? Mendel's first law what tells us? Law of segregation, and second is law of independent assortment. Okay, we know that segregation of alleles in this, right? Segregation of alleles, and here pair of alleles get segregated. So now we will see one by one that how Law of segregation is linked to separation of alleles, and then how law of independent assortment is related to chromosomal theory. So one by one we will see. Let's get started with the first one. Okay, so law of segregation we are starting. See, so law of segregation. This is the gene, or we can say allele pair of a gene. This gets segregated as dominant and recessive allele separately. Got it? So now we will see this with the help of how chromosomal theory related to this. This is the chromosomes. Chromosome 1, chromosome 2. This contains capital T and this contains small t, right? Now what will happen? See, first there is pairing. Okay, pairing means what? Pairing will occur first. Okay, this contain all small t, and here capital T, right? This is in one cell only, yeah? One cell only. After this, there will be segregation. Okay, segregation how? Here will be one chromosome with small t, and here will be another capital T, right? So this will get separate segregation, right? Again, this this will get divided, means like this. Small t, small t, and here also capital T, capital. Okay, so this is how there will be segregation. One cell. This is another. Okay, we saw how gametes are forming, right? We can conclude like this that how gametes are formed. Segregation of cells. Okay, with the chart we can understand. This is T, T. Okay, from this we know what are the gametes. This is the gametes. These are the gametes. Right. So this we got. This is capital T, and here small t, small t. Got it? So this is how first law got proved, law of segregation. Now second, law of independent assortment. Right? Law of independent assortment. See, now we'll take a heterozygote. I will not draw a circle here. See, heterozygote, we are taking this. Okay. How will be the in the cell chromosomes structure? See this two. Okay, two separate genes we will draw with separate color. This is T, and this is capital R, and here small r. Okay, one particular space in this particular, I will just draw here like this. Okay, particular space, right? Now what happens? See, first we will see all red color type. This is chromosomes R, right? And Understand that drawing. See, this is capital R, small r. Sorry, capital R, and small r here. In the second cell, what will happen? This is small r. This is capital R, capital R. So in first case, we saw capital R on the upper side, and in the second, in the lower side. So this was about this round. R is for round. Now we will see we say with the black case. First case. Okay, this is capital T, capital T, small t, small t. Same capital T, small t, small t. Got it? So these are the cells. We know they have got segregate now. Okay. After this means homologous pairing has occurred. After this will what happen? Okay. This. Okay. Now what happens? We will see particularly with this now. See again two conditions. First T, right? And small t, small t. In this as well. Capital T, small t. Then what about second one? Okay, see now this is capital R. Okay, again this is small r. This is small r. See, capital R, capital R. Got it? Okay. So these are four types of separation, right? It is better to draw cells as well. So this is a whole cell. This is a whole cell. This is a whole cell again. This is a whole cell. And then what about this? This is a whole cell. This is a whole cell. Okay. And after this, again, separation will occur. And then we will get, see, now I will draw very small chromosomes. Here, first, first black we will draw. See, this is capital T. This is capital T. We will first draw with one. This is small t, small t. Again, This is what? Capital T, capital T. Again, small t, small. With this second chromosome, capital R. Right, with this second chromosome, capital R. How gametes are forming? That we are seeing here. Small r, small r, small r, small r. Right, capital R, and here also capital R. So this is a whole gamete cell, right? TR, TR. This is small. These are homozygous dominant. This is homozygous recessive, and this heterozygous. This is all heterozygous, right? So this is how gametes are formed. Okay, this is of this, right? As we have done this already using the Mendel segregation. We will see that in the next slide, right? Okay, hope the slide is properly visible now. Uh, Now we'll see how does it. We know that for easy explanation, I will try to make it more easy. Uh, this is the gam. This is the genotype, right? Now we know what will be the gametes. First separation, right? Separation, and then combination like this are, this T, this are, right? And this T, capital R, and again this T and small r. Okay, all these four types of gametes we can see here. Got it? Only the thing is the chromosomes are getting first pairs. Suppose this is a chromosome, it will get paired with another one homologous chromosome, right? Pairing of occur, and then again they will get separate from each other. This is how we want to understand. This in one, in two. Suppose this is capital T I took, and this will be homologous pairing, capital T, and then here is separated. Okay, right? Got it? So this is how Mendel's laws are related to chromosome and how chromosomes are linked with genes and transmission of characters from one generation to the another. So I hope that you understand this video. Hope this video helps you. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please share it. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified whenever the new video is out. Also follow us on all our social media pages, and you can join us on Telegram and stay connected for the latest updates. All links mentioned in the description section.